Hi, my name is Ethan Labourdette. I'm a student at HB Studios.
Ethan, where are you coming from today?
I'm coming from a rehearsal that I just got the job. I'm an assistant director for an upcoming production.
Awesome. And now, are you a native New Yorker?
I'm not a native New Yorker. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh, very nice. And when you came to New York, did you feel qualified to be auditioning and directing?
When I came to New York, I graduated with a theater degree, but no, I definitely didn't feel qualified. I didn't really know how to go about doing the auditions, and I didn't have monologues or anything prepared. I hadn't worked on anything in front of anybody who I felt was qualified to set me at that standard.
Now, you came here and you began going to HB to study.
Yes.
Why didn't you go to a more expensive studio?
Well, I went to HB on the recommendation of my stepdad, who's actually an HB studio graduate as well. And I also went because he told me it was a great school and it was a great price.
Now, what would have happened if HB's prices were higher?
If HB's prices were higher, I would probably have to take more time off in between semesters. I mean, the simple fact is, I'm up here and I'm working a number of jobs so that I can continue my life as an actor in New York.
Now, if someone in HB's management tells you, hey, if you were a serious actor, we're still going to be in the lower half of the prices of the studios in the city. If you can't afford it, you're not a serious actor.
I would say that's a very horrible definition of a serious actor. I mean, when you come here and you want to be an actor, you have to come here, and then a lot of times you can't expect to just jump into a lifestyle that's going to allow you to be paid for what you do. You have to start somewhere and build your resume. And in order to do that and to continue to live in New York, which is one of the most expensive cities to live in, you have to be able to balance your life between school and jobs and auditions and non-paid work as well as paid work.
So Ethan, what would you say to the people at HB about not just for yourself but for others like you who might come to New York and not have that cheaper tuition to go to?
I think that you're losing a valuable market. I think you're losing people who are dedicated, who want to have a lifestyle in New York, and who sometimes can't come from the money that allows them to have that.
What about HB's mission to be there for the actor that wants to act, learn to act?
On behalf of HB's mission, I think you have to understand where you came from. And you come from two people who were truly blacklisted during the 60s and who decided that they still wanted to act and still wanted to make a viable community for actors who couldn't necessarily get those big contracts or those big money. That doesn't mean they were any less dedicated to their craft. It simply meant that they cared about what their future meant.
What do you think your stepdad, who was a former student, would say about all these changes that are going to put so many people beyond the fence, so to speak?
I think my stepdad would be sad to see how many people would not be able to go into HB due to the price breaks. When I told him about what was happening, he definitely had a different reaction to it. You know, he said, well, I wanted you to go to HB because it was a great school and it was a great price. And he kind of asked me why they're doing it, and I didn't have an answer for him. I explained to him about the changes that they were making, and he said those were great changes, but I still couldn't give him an answer as to why the prices were changing.
Very good. Thank you very much, Ethan, for your time.
Thank you.